Hi, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Lady Bears Soccer. Today's matchup pits the East Brunswick Lady Bears against their longtime rivals, the Old Bridge Lady Knights. I'm Phil Peterson here at J. Doyle Field to bring you this exciting Greater Middlesex Conference Red Division contest. Old Bridge is off to a record of 2 wins and 3 losses early in the season. Second-year head coach Rob Lozzi isn't concerned, however, as 2 of those losses came at the feet of state powers Hunterdon Central and Wall. Having lost 5 key starters from his 1999 squad, Coach Lozzi sees a bright future for his young and talented players, noting that there are only 2 seniors in the starting lineup. After being shut out in their first game of the season, the Lady Bears have come out with a vengeance. Coach Lucosa's girls are on a 4-game roll, having outscored their opposition 27-1 in that period. As is noted on the T-shirts that many of the girls wear, the Lady Bears program doesn't rebuild, it simply reloads. The teams are completing their pregame preparation. We'll take a short break and come back with the starting lineups and a kickoff of today's action. Teams are getting some last-minute instructions from their coaches. Rob Lozzi for the Old Bridge Knights and longtime coach Lou Cosa for the Lady Bears. Here are your lineups for today's game. First for the Old Bridge Lady Knights, starting up front, Jen Rebello and Kim Johnston. At the midfield, Alexis Brook, Kim Cannon, Jen Cassio, and Mary Beth Lyons from left to right. Kristen Palumbo at stopper. The fullbacks will be Corey Edley and Stephanie Alvino. And in goal, 3-year starter, junior keeper Stephanie Lucci. Now for the East Brunswick Lady Bears, will be in their white jersey with green shorts and green numbers. At the forwards, Alana Lador and Heather O'Reilly. Across the middle, Chantel Hagan, Carrie Devine, and Ashley Stapleton. The stoppers, Sylvia Medansky and Stephanie Simi. The backs, Alana Unger and Bonnie Reese. Justine Barbado at sweeper, and senior Melissa Ruff in goal. Beautiful day here. It's going to be mid to upper 60s. Just a picture-perfect afternoon. Bears will be going from right to left across your screen. The Old Bridge Knights in their purple with black numbers, black shorts. Wish me luck trying to pick these numbers out, huh? So far this season, Old Bridge record of 2-3. It's a young squad, as I mentioned at the opening, having lost some key starters. However, Coach Lozzi is thrilled with the fact that, no, he doesn't have a lot of depth, but what he does have is young and talented, and there's no one key person that needs to be marked out there. The opponent has to watch everybody. Referees making sure the keepers are all set, counting to make sure there's 11 for each side on the field. Old Bridge to take the kickoff, and we're off. Quick step up, Chantel Hagan. Bonnie Reese starting on the left back for the first time. She's usually been up in a midfield spot, but an injury to Erin Kenny has had Coach Cosa make a couple of lineup changes. Reese, nice deke around. Plays it up to O'Reilly on the left side. Carrie Devine running through the middle, chests it down. Nice swing pass down the line to Ashley Stapleton. O'Reilly and Lador cutting through the middle. Just intercepted by Liza Mendelewski. Steph Simi. And Bears will get the throw in. Early into the contest, just a minute into the match. East Brunswick getting upset in their first game, 1-0 against Ridge, in spite of far out shooting their opponent. They've more than made up for that in the last few games, with victories of 5-0, 6-0, 7-0, and 9-0. Alon Unger with the touch in. Stephanie Lucci, who's been a 3-year starter for Coach Losey. Headed away by Carrie Devine. Not the direction she would have liked to have gone. Simi with a quick touch down the middle, trying to find O'Reilly. Chantel Hagan. Old Bridge would sorely like to get on the ball, get on the board first. Try to force the Bears to play some defense, something they have not had to do much lately. Old Bridge is led by 15-goal scorer from last year, Kim Johnston, who was only a junior. Stapleton racing down the right side, keeps it in play. Lays it a little bit too far ahead, and Lucci will come out on for line. Stapleton trying to shake free. The Old Bridge defense playing very tightly against the Bear forwards. Bears need to move laterally, loop around instead of going straight up. Ashley Stapleton beats her mark. The ill-timed cross, she leans over. Would love dearly to have that one back. But she had two players breaking in down the middle on the left side, just waiting for the ball. As they say in the trade, the Bear forwards need to bend their runs, be a little more creative in their movement downfield so the ball can be passed through to them. Justine Barbado overlapping through the middle, looking for a return ball. Chantel Hagan breaking left side into the box. Nice ball across. Oh, great play by Lucci. She read that one well as Hagan made a beautiful pass right across the goal mouth. Lador. Taken away, or tried to take away, by Corey Edley. Kind of an ill-timed pass. Nobody there. Reese, quick flick on. Devine to Hagan. And it looks like the Lady Bears will get a corner kick out of this one as it bounces off Eliza Mendelewski. Junior Carrie Devine lining up the kick. Movement across the top. Lucci out to punch that away. Madansky with the header. Reese with a long high shot. Way right of the goal. Sophomore Sylvia Madansky up inside the box, trying to use her height as that ball came airborne off the corner kick. Enjoying her playing time now as she was missed the entire 1999 season due to an ankle injury. Reese stepping up through the middle. Hagan with an opportunity, passes through. Lador, score! Referee is called offsides. Now it's a good call by the official. Hagan had the ball on the left side, and Lador broke ahead just before the pass was released, and it was the correct call. But you can see as tightly as the Knights defense is playing, some quick passing combinations are going to break it wide open early for the Bears. Unger through past Lador. She's onside this time. See if she can keep it in. Well, we almost had one. Good anticipation by Reese. Steps up through the middle. Steps over. Dogged by 3 players now. Gets beat and she's taken down. Bonnie playing in an offensive back position right now. One touch by O'Reilly, wide. We're 7 minutes into this GMC match between the East Brunswick Lady Bears and the Old Bridge Lady Knights. Johnson with the ball. Melissa Ruff with no action to this point. Stapleton. O'Reilly lurking around midfield. Gets through, she's gone. Reese. Step around. Carrie Devine to Chantel Hagen. Flicked on by Devine. O'Reilly sprinting through. Palumbo trying to keep it. Devine with a slide tackle trying to get that ball away, but Bears will get the toss in anyhow. Both teams just kind of sitting patiently. Bears have had the better of the chances so far. Lucci with a couple of great plays inside the box. And one offside call, otherwise it could very easily be 3-0. O'Reilly breaking through the left side, got one person to beat. Sends Lador through, but she's offsides again. When you've got a defender marking you that tightly, you can't just run straight up and down the field. You've got to time it, run around, loop around so that you don't get caught in that position. Now that it's happened twice in a short time frame, the officials are going to keep right on it. Alana Unger. O'Reilly finds Hagen. Nice loop pass. Ooh, Hagen nudged off by Mary Beth Lyons. Mdansky. Johnson takes that one in the mouth. Unger with Jen Rebello in pursuit. Good recovery by Stapleton. Lador looking for an opening. Feed Stapleton, overlapping down the right side. Quick cross, just wide. Nice play by junior Alana Lador. She saw Stapleton breaking down the right side and timed that pass beautifully. Stapleton took it in stride, but just a little wide of the net. O'Reilly, give and go with Bonnie Reese. Stapleton trying to keep it in. Alexis Brook, challenged by Unger. And we're going to have a couple of substitutions for Old Bridge. Number 3, Heather Connor, into the match. Chantel Hagen down the middle. Sees O'Reilly on the left. She's going to be dangerous. Just a little too far ahead of her. Good play with Lucci coming off her line as O'Reilly broke in there, but the first touch she had got a little bit too far ahead of her. Carrie Devine switches to the middle. Back outside from Reese. Nice deke by Devine. East Brunswick applying a lot of pressure down here as Melissa Ruff is almost getting bored back there. Stapleton in quick. Flick through. Oh, attempted header by Lador, and it's in by O'Reilly. Bears jump up on top, 1-0. Beautiful cross by Ashley Stapleton. Alana Lador leapt and just missed heading the ball into the net, but Heather O'Reilly did a great job, was on the doorstep to knock it in. The Bears lead 1-0. Oh, this is not what Knights coach Rob Losey had in mind. All the pressure has been down the Knights' end right now. Lador onside this time. O'Reilly spinning. Shakes free. She's wide open in the middle. Finds Medansky. A little too far out. Try to swing that a little bit further outside to Chantel Hagen. Nice play by Justine Barbado. Still has it. Mary Beth Lyons with the throw in. O'Reilly, nice first touch. Bears forwards holding up to stay on side. Alana Lador with great speed down the right wing. She cuts in. Oh, it's going to be a corner kick for the Bears.
The time on the scoreboard is unofficial. The clock will be stopped with 2 minutes remaining in each half. The official time is kept on the field by the soccer official.
It's like Carrie Devine to take the kick. Swings it out. Steph Simi. Devine, left foot. Lucci with a save. O'Reilly on the doorstep. Unger with the quick touch. O'Reilly's got to get back on side. Through pass, she's in. Aggressive keeping by Lucci. Little confusion with Unger and Simi running into each other. Olbridge trying to break down. Justine Barbado, nice little fake. She's going to overlap through the middle. Still with the ball. A little bit too long, holding on to it. And now she's got to sprint back. It's Medansky back to cover for her. Johnston with a cross, and Melissa Ruff gets her first touch of the ball today. At the 14-minute mark of the first half. Lady Bears up 1-0 on a goal by Heather O'Reilly, who's breaking down midfield. In the box. And Lucci comes right out and snuffs it away. I think that time O'Reilly had too much time to think about what she was going to do. Stephanie Simi to line up this free kick. Little chip in. Devine. And she scores. Carrie Devine right off a direct kick from Stephanie Simi, and the Bears up 2-0. It's a nice touch on the part of Steph Simi on that free kick. And a well-timed run on Carrie Devine's part. And it's almost becoming routine for the East Brunswick crew right now. Let's see if Olbridge can settle down and regroup. They've obviously got to play a little more on offense now, or it's going to be over early. Jenna Barbado, the other twin, into the game, replacing Ashley Stapleton. Jen Rebello shepherding the ball, tapped out by Reese. Lions into the box. Missed hit by Devine, and Ruff will get the ball. Baseball style throw out, Stapleton. Oldbridge with everyone way upfield. Coach Losey prowling the sidelines, trying to figure out a combination. Devine in down on the right side. Good speed, nice touch. Gets it across the middle. Nobody can find it right now, and Lucci picks it up. Another great opportunity for East Brunswick as Carrie Devine got the inside track on her defender, took her shot. Lador was on the doorstep once again, but Lucci pounced on the ball. Kim Cannon trying to gain control in the middle. She's got it now. Flicks it out wide left to Johnston, who takes down Alana Unger. Johnston one-on-one with Barbado. Little flick to the middle. Reese with a step up. Here go the Bears again on the break. Devine. Lador and O'Reilly, this rapid duo down there, is just giving Oldbridge fits right now. Cannon. Trying to find any opening. Not quite midway through the first half, almost 18 minutes in. You just joined us. The East Brunswick Lady Bears are leading the Oldbridge Lady Knights 2-0 on goals by Heather O'Reilly and Carrie Devine. And it could very easily be about 5-0 right now. Jenna Barbado. Nice soft touch pass to her to Devine. She's in. Good left foot shot. Oh, just tipped wide by Lucci. And the Bears will get a corner kick out of this. Well, the chances they missed in that opening game loss, they've certainly made up for it the last 5 matches. Short kick. O'Reilly tries to feed Lador. See if Oldbridge can spring. Jen Rebello. And a foot race with Justine Barbado. Cuts back in. Takes a shot. Over the bar. Hits the football goalpost. And it'll be a goal kick for the Bears. Rebello had to get that shut off quickly as Barbado was all over her. Oldbridge still marking very tightly. Their last defender is 5 yards inside the Bears' half of the field. Allison Bluefield into the game, replacing Ashley Stapleton. Chantal Hagan. Through pass, could have been an offside call. Johnston with it. Cannon. And nobody follows up. Melissa Ruff will survey it and whack it out. O'Reilly with Kristen Palumbo on her back. Well, the Lady Bears had a successful 1999 campaign. Ended a couple of games shorter than they would have liked to, with a tough 4-3 loss in the Group 4 Central Jersey final to eventual Group 4 state champion Hunterdon Central. As Anne-Marie Miklik and Jillian Nagy check in, replacing Alana Lador and Stephanie Simi. Ill-advised pass. O'Reilly's going to get it. But not before Lucci slides out there and just gets it with her foot. Alana Unger. Lateral to Medansky. Outside to Barbado. See if she can keep it in. Just a little bit too late down there. Medansky, nice header. Justine Barbado with time. First few games of the season are usually tough, as Coach Lozzi stated. Very few of his kids played together outside of the high school team. They're all usually all over the place, playing with different clubs all around, and they may be good soccer players, but it's a lot different than playing together as a team out there. The majority of the Lady Bear players have been together with various club teams in the town. And it shows, as there's some fine passing combinations and communication going on right now. Number 14, sophomore Caitlin Park coming in. And she'll be assigned to the left back position. Johnston and Alexis Brook trying to make something happen. O'Reilly in there again. Just whacked away by Kim Stengel. Quick cross. I looked down for a second. I'm trying to figure out how O'Reilly got way out to the right to get that ball across. Don't blink when the ball's in play. Must have been those pretzels she ate before the game, huh? Good challenge by Unger. Long throw by Kim Stengel. Albridge feeling very frustrated right now. They've had no real shots at the goal. Melissa Ruff's handled the ball 2 or 3 times, but outside of that, she's not been tested. Only one shot. And that one went over the crossbar and off the football goalpost. Headed through by Johnston. And Melissa Ruff survives the challenge from Brook. O'Reilly right through the middle. She's going to get through this time, and she scores. Heather O'Reilly with her second goal of the match, and the Bears are on top 3-0. Well, after being thwarted on a clean breakaway a few minutes ago. She obviously learned something. She wasn't going to do the same thing twice and made a great little deke and slid the ball into the open net. This is not the kind of day Old Bridge was planning on, or hoping for, I should say. They may have planned on it, but you always try to hope for the best. O'Reilly comes out for a breather, and into her place goes freshman Lisa Chin. Park with a nice clear. Out to Devine. Jenna Barbado sprinting down the left side. The freshman Chin getting her first varsity goal the other day, and the Bears 9-0 shellacking of J.P. Stevens. Reese with a dangerous play. Old Bridge again with everybody up. As they say, speed kills, and so far it's doing exactly that to the Knights. Allison Bluefield. Headed back by Alexis Brook. Bonnie Reese trying to switch the ball around, but marked tightly. And here we go again in a break. Flicked out by Heather Connor. Nagy not giving Corey Edley any room. Quick toss in. Devine swings it back to Reese. Just too short for her, and Kim Cannon steps up. Unger, a solid defender back there. Loses her footing. Kim Johnson with fighting with Barbado. Caitlin Park keeps it in. Nice play. Barbado, Devine through the middle. Wide open over there. Couldn't spot Bluefield. Wide open on the right side. See if Jenna Barbado can beat her man. Girl, whatever. Yeah, it almost sounds sexist. They call them the Lady Bears and the Lady Knights, but they don't call them the Men Bears and the Men Knights, right? Work on changing that. With just under 12 minutes left in the first half, East Brunswick on top of a deflated Old Bridge team, 3-0. On 2 goals by O'Reilly. Sandwiched around a goal by Carrie Devine. Coach Kosa looking to make some more changes, as Jessica Naviello, Amy Stanislawski, and Jill Dudra waiting impatiently at midfield for their chance to go in. Unger with a long touch. Onside. Jillian Nagy. Nice step up by Unger. He's going to try to take it all himself. Gets taken down on the right side. And that'll give East Brunswick a free kick about 25 yards out to the right. Quick cross into the middle, headed on by Reese. Stanislawski, Dudra, and Naviello into the game. As is a goalkeeper change, Melissa Ruff coming out in favor of Alyssa Kesar. Carrie Devine, Alana Unger. And Jillian Nagy off the field. It's one thing you can count on in any of Coach Lucas's games. If you're on the bench wearing a shirt, you are sure to play. Sometimes he gets second guessed, but I will tell you, he keeps it in perspective. The kids come, they go to practice, they should get some playing time. That's the only way they're going to learn out there, too. Sylvan Miedansky will be back into the game, replacing Bonnie Reese. And right now, he's utilized everybody that's been on that bench. Bluefield trying to find Aviello. Getting nudged off by Alexis Brook. Miklick trying to hit it through a seam there. Jenna Barbado shielding the ball. Caitlin Park takes it out left. Little flick on, just down the ball, a little bit too far. A little too hard in the touch. Had the right idea, though. I think one aspect of this that makes you play harder is when you look on your own sideline and see 8 or 9 other players just dying to go into the game and take your place. Barbado chests it down. Flick on to Park. Drives it into the box. And we have an offside call. See who got nailed for that infraction. Lisa Chen caught offsides. Miklick with the header. And right now the play's deteriorated a little bit, as it's called step up and whack it downfield right now. Not a lot of combination passing. Jenna Barbado. Madansky tries to see her on the left side. Allison Bluefield couldn't get it out wide enough for her. And Lucci rolls it out quickly. Alexis Brook. Mary Beth Lyons yelling for a pass as she's wide open on the right. Can't get through to. And Park will get called for the inadvertent handball. I don't think there's any way she could have avoided that one. Quick restart. Kristen Palumbo, the stopper. And Kesar will get her first touch of the game. Headed down. See if Barbado, nice touch through. See if Chin can catch up to it before it rolls out of bounds. Lions. Little square pass. Casio. Mendeluski forward to Palumbo. Brook. As Olbridge tries to generate any kind of offense. Ball came across the left, but the Olbridge player marked off nicely by Caitlin Park. Justine Barbado will get a breather with about 5.5 minutes left in this half. And Chantel Hagan will take over at the sweeper position. Headed back in by Casio. got some announcements we'll try to make as we go through the game here. Nice step up by Kim Cannon. Kesar drives a low, hard punt. Miklik trying to find Madansky there. Mary Beth Lyons. And that'll go long and wide. The athletic department would like to thank Coach Steve Flaherty and his team, the East Brunswick Shooting Stars, for being the ball girls for today's game. Very important job, and they're doing a fine job of it. The boys cross country team are currently 2-0 and ranked number 18 in the state. Theirs and the girls' first home meet of the year is on September the 26th versus J.P. Stevens. And Kesar with a quick save versus J.P. Stevens at 4 o'clock. Again, that's September 26th at 4 o'clock. Quick reactions by Kesar. The one thing the Bears do not want to do is give Old Bridge a glimmer of hope here. Quick shot. Wide. Defense in a state of disarray now. The undefeated boys soccer team's next home game is October 2nd against South Brunswick, a new rival in the Red Division. The girls gymnastics team, currently sporting a 2-1 record, will be home on the 27th of September against Old Bridge. Barbado waiting for the ball to settle. And Cassio will head it out for a goal kick. 3 minutes left in the first half. East Brunswick on top of Old Bridge, 3-0 on goals by Carrie Devine and 2 by Heather O'Reilly. Stanislawski over to Bluefield. Miklik tries to swing it out right. Head over to Park. Over to Barbado. Park overlapping down the left. See what they can do. Chin with the ball. Oh, a little miscommunication. Madansky hitting Stanislawski. Bluefield from the right. The girls varsity volleyball team is currently 5-1 and will be home against West Windsor South on September the 28th. The girls tennis team is currently on a 10-match winning streak and are playing J.P. Stevens with the Middlesex Conference Tournament beginning play on September 28th. A lot of activity going on at this school. Nice cross, miss hit. Like Stanislawski had a golden opportunity, but it's like in baseball trying to keep your eye on that ball as you try to volley that thing right out of the air towards the net. Park, nice chest down, good control. Kind of rushing their passes too much here. Nice flick on by Barbado. Lisa Chen on the left. Tries to thread it through to Jenna Barbado. She flicks it by, gets taken down. It's taken down in the box, but nothing. As Lucci, in her attempt to get the ball, got a piece of Barbado's foot. The girls' field hockey will be home with Monroe on the 28th of September. Boy, September 28th is looking like a very busy day, isn't it? And have senior night on October the 3rd against Piscataway. Field hockey team's record is currently 4 wins and 2 losses. Throwing for the Bears. As we're just about at the end of our first half as the referee blows the whistle. Again, 2 goals by sophomore Heather O'Reilly and sandwiched around a goal by junior Carrie Devine have got the Bears on top 3-0. We'll be back after a short rest for the start of our second half of action. Yeah, we're all lined up ready for the start of the second half. Teams got their instructions at halftime. Some water, Gatorade. And a referee trying to get in position. Synchronizing their watches. Checking with the keepers. And we're off. Devine taken down. Stapleton. O'Reilly just keeps it in. Quick ball through the middle of the door. Heads. It's going to, should have run right through it. I think she hitched up trying to use her foot. She kept running forward. It probably would have been a big time collision with Stephanie Lucci. Lions. Palumbo. Cascio. Tries to find Johnson on the right side. Barbado there to intercept, and Bonnie Reese will take the throw in. Shadow starting to creep across the field on this beautiful first day of fall, I guess. Steph Simi through the middle. Chantel Hagen dogging Mendelewski, the sophomore sweeper, still on her. Ashley Stapleton parked patiently on the right side, waiting for a ball to come across, not being marked. And Lucci will dribble up in the box. Comes over to Stapleton. Out of a missed trap, which she chuckles about. She'll get it next time. Unger. Long throw. It's amazing. I went almost 3 whole games without mentioning how the crown on this football field affects the ball rolling along the sidelines. And how many times the ball goes out of bounds because of that. Bears look like they need to shake the cobwebs out. Bad throw in. Referee lets go. Johnson and Lunger. Barbado with a handball. No numbers up front for Old Bridge, though. Cassio will swing it to the right. Headed away by Hagen. Simi. Over to Hagen. O'Reilly. Trying to beat Mendelewski. Devine steals it. Gets the ball across. I think she was, if she's asked, she'll probably say I was trying to get the ball across and it hit off my foot wrong. Because I doubt that she was going to go short side with that. It's a tendency when you dominate a team so early and it's 3-0 to get a little lazy out there and lose your focus and concentration. It's been a pretty shoddy beginning to the second half, 4 minutes in. Reese with a quick touch back to Devine. Out wide to Hagan. Nobody down there for East Brunswick, as O'Reilly had cut over to the right side. Bears looking through the through ball. Reese puts it down to nobody on the left side. One of our larger crowds of the season so far. But you can't see it because they're on this side of the field out of the sun. Nice one touch. The door all over Corey Edley. Devine tries to gather it in. Still fighting for it. Chantel Hagan to O'Reilly. Like in O'Reilly's attempt to settle the ball, she might have flicked it into her hand herself. Good takeaway by Reese. Spins around. O'Reilly on the left. It's going to go out. Kristen Palumbo. Lador trying to shield the ball and let it run by her, but unable to do so.
50-50. $35. 789. 9317.
O'Reilly. Could have been a handball in the middle, but he wasn't going to call that. The referee wasn't going to call that one. And he will call an offside as O'Reilly was trying to pull herself back, but was still in an offside position at the time the ball got played through, even though it hadn't reached her yet. Madansky, quick touch through. And Steph Semi just lost a little floater into Stephanie Lucci. Devine with a header as O'Reilly scrambled to get back on side. Girls got to look and see where the opponents are moving before they just... O'Reilly trying to cut in on the right. Gets the ball across. Headed through by Lador. Can't find it. And Lucci just sticks a paw out and pulls it in. It's not quite the way you want to be recognized as being a goalie on a team that's getting shelled, but that's where you get your experience. Semi. Right through. Couldn't get it out far enough. O'Reilly drew 3 defenders to her and flicked it outside to Simi, who was wide open. After shaking the dust off the first couple of minutes, the second half, the Bears have been all over them. Madansky, nice back pursuit. She'll turn it around to Stapleton. Jen Ribello trying to cross through. And Melissa Ruff will pick that up, but she's back in goal to start the second half. O'Reilly, nice gather. Steps over. Beats Kristen Palumbo like a drum over there. Carrie Devine trying to quick touch through. The door just a step offside. Like I said in the first half, when you're breaking down like that in a team that is playing up so far on defense, you've got to bend those runs around. Loop around behind the defense, run lateral. Alana Unger lost her training wheels on that one. Good 1-2 with Lador, trying to find O'Reilly. Devine flicks it through. Bad call on that time. Well, that was not a good call. She was in the outside position the time the ball got played. Hagen trying to get it through. Nice play by Mendelewski. And she actually bounces it off of Hagen. We'll get a throw in for Old Bridge. Substitution for Old Bridge as Alexis Brook comes out. Old Bridge really not showing any signs of life on offense today. Alana Unger. It's a long looping toss. O'Reilly. Quick swing to Lador. See if she can do something with it. Breaks in. Miss hits that one, boys. She wants that one back. She broke right past the defender all alone on the Lucci. Maybe a little too quick on her release. Bonnie Reese playing the ball lateral. O'Reilly will try to keep it in. Nobody's stepping up. Quick touch, nice ball. Lador steps through, draws the defenders. A little bit too far ahead of her. Got through and was unsure what she wanted to do as she was waiting for a cutter, but that person never came. Nice shoulder charge by the Old Bridge Pars. Devine a little too long with the ball. Semi with time and space. Barbado switches fields. Unger down the right side. O'Reilly breaks around down the touchline. Goal! Carrie Devine. And the Bears lead 4-0. Heather O'Reilly blazed around the right side. Drew the goalie out of position. And Carrie Devine had nothing but a wide open net on a beautiful pass. That'll be Carrie Devine's second tally of the match. O'Reilly with the other two. Combination that is becoming pretty deadly around the conference. O'Reilly over to Reese, right, left. Hagen. Simi. Hagen on the left. O'Reilly again. Trying to fight her way through. And we'll have a goal kick for the Knights. Long pass to Johnson with Barbado there. Pass got through, but Justine Barbado, nice job of clearing the ball out. Like to preserve this shutout. Bears are working on a 4-game shutout streak. O'Reilly's onside. He's going to go one-on-one against Mendelewski. Coach Kosa, usually very passive man, is not showing much patience with the official over there, and another questionable offside. As O'Reilly tried to find Chin down the right. Loop those runs, girls. Good recovery by Hagan. She might have accidentally stepped on Kim Johnson's ankle as Johnson goes down to the ground. Coach Losey will come out to attend to her. Looked like when they were colliding out there, Hagan got up off the ground, and as she was doing so, might have inadvertently stepped on Kim Johnson's ankle. We're going to take a short break while they attend to her, and we'll be back in a moment. Kim Johnson walking gingerly off the field. Doesn't look to be that serious. Whatever offensive threat the Knights have had so far have been due to Johnson down front, up front. So we'll see what happens now to the Old Bridge offense. Ribello. Problem for Old Bridge is they haven't been able to string together more than 2 passes in any one sequence. O'Reilly to Medansky. Overlap, nice touch to Stapleton. Cuts back into the middle. She's off to the races. Not sure why she slowed up. She certainly got the speed to beat any of those people one-on-one, and she looked like she had broken through. She slowed up looking for a teammate, and because of that, was unable to get a pass across. Semi swings it along that sideline, out of bounds. Mendelewski over to Kim Stengel. Casio. Again, 2 passes and out of bounds. Barbado. Medansky. Reese. In trouble. Nice step around. But it's already out of bounds, and Old Bridge will get the throw in. It's over 16 minutes into the second half if you just joined us. It's girls varsity soccer action between the East Brunswick Lady Bears and the Old Bridge Lady Knights, with East Brunswick dominating in the offensive end, up 4-0. Lador spins around. Open space, good cutback. Flick on by Alexis Brook. Justine Barbado sorely wishing to overlap downfield and break in on the goalie. Could actually play either end of the field. As tough as she is in the back, she's a goalkeeper's nightmare at the other end. Devine looking to switch. Quick cut back. Stapleton, nice play back to Devine. Turns it into traffic. And Unger just blasted high and deep. O'Reilly off her chest. Nice volley. And it'll be a corner kick for East Brunswick. See how they line up. Near side, Alana Lador and Ashley Stapleton. Steph Simi carry Devine. Long kick by O'Reilly. Up for the ball. Jenna Barbados steamrolled in the back there. Ball comes through the box. Volleyed out. Nicole Orapollo. First time we've called her name today. Madansky, nice step up. He's got great vision out there. Never over anxious to clear a ball. She'll make a constructive play upfield. Everyone fairly lazy in the midfield. Mendelewski. Kim Stengel. Lador over to Barbado. Unger over to Barbado. And it looks like we're going to have a goalkeeper change for the Bears. Their next opportunity is Alyssa Kesar, standing by midfield. Little jersey pulling. O'Reilly breaking, just cleared out. Mendelewski did not have any more time. And O'Reilly better get back on side. If that ball gets touched through, you know he's going to blow the whistle. Jenna Barbado trying to keep Rebello off the board. Now, player for player, Lady Bears like an awful tough team to beat, no matter who the opposition is. O'Reilly 1-on-2. Feeds it through, Carrie Devine on the break, right down the middle. See if she got the speed. Mendelewski with a nice shoulder charge. Takes it away and turns it right back upfield. And now we'll have our goalkeeping change. Alyssa Kesar replacing Melissa Ruff. O'Reilly flicks it back to Jenna Barbado. Johnson back into play after that going down with an ankle injury earlier. Unger will swing it out to Stapleton, wide right. Madansky to Barbado. Touches it through. O'Reilly and Mendelewski again. And just wide. As we wait in anticipation, Nice through pass from Jenna Barbado, and Heather O'Reilly once again beat her defender around the corner, just wide of the right post. And what's more amazing is O'Reilly never runs out of gas out there. Ooh, just one step too slow there. Just out of bounds. Unger with a leg up there. Devine. Unger. Nice header. Alana Lador looking through. Simi to take it. Lador had the inside track on her defender and was calling for the ball, but Simi just unable to get it to her. Jenna Barbado. Alana Lador on the left. Stapleton wide open at the top of the box. Shot. Wide right. As Caitlin Park came out of nowhere from down the left side, from her left back position all the way downfield. Stapleton. Devine. O'Reilly waits for the ball. Quick touch through. Lador. She scores. Alana Lador puts the Bears up 5-0. And you could just about close this game out with that goal. Good communication all around. O'Reilly received the ball, had 4 people surrounding her. She made a nice clean pass back to Devine, who one-timed it through to Lador, who did not hesitate. Before Lucci had a chance to come out and go down, she slid the ball right underneath her into the open net, and the Bears lead 5-0. Jill Dudra in the game now for Alana Lador. Well, I'm sorry, she's in for center midfield as Carrie Devine comes out. Jillian Nagy and Anne-Marie Miklick will be the next to check in. And out comes Steph Simi and Alana Lador, who've been workhorses out there today. Very patient passing out of this crew. Shot blocked down by Miklick. Another long ball. Kesar will short hop that one. And get off a long punt. Knocked down by Palumbo. Oldbridge players standing still, however. Reese through the seam. One-timed out by Stengel. Barbado to Barbado. About 17 minutes left in the second half of this girls varsity soccer contest. Old Bridge had a couple of early season non-conference losses against the Group 4 state champions from Hunterdon Central, and also from a very strong Group 3 team from Wall Township. But I don't think it could prepare them for what they were seeing out of the Bears today, as Ashley Stapleton will come out in favor of Allison Bluefield. Anticipation's played a key part here. The Bears seem to know what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. And nice play to keep it in by Park. Attempted flick on by Brooke. O'Reilly keeps it in play. Finds Bonnie Reese. Reese fighting with Mendelewski. And Mendelewski wins that battle. She's done a great job at her sweeper position. The sophomore's been under pressure all day long, and she's held up to it pretty well. Brooke. Cross through, Barbado intercepts. Fighting off Mary Beth Lyons. It's about the longest sustained time in the Bears box in a while. And Unger takes care of that. And wholesale changes for Old Bridge. 6 field players and a goalkeeper being taken out. New keeper for the Knights is Danielle Bonanthony. Jillian Nagy. O'Reilly, 1-on-3. It's about fair. Looks to come down the middle. Finds Nagy on the left, on the right. He's going to take a shot right at Bonanthony. O'Reilly again drawing a crowd towards her and finding the open player. Miklick. Taken away by Connor. Unger will dribble out of danger. Barbado. Caitlin Park. Right into space. Nobody there, however. Caitlin Park, nice drag back. And she gets taken down. O'Reilly patrolling the left side. Receives. 1-on-1. Breaks around the left. A little bit too much. She tried to get through to make that one extra dribble before getting the pass off. Reese. To a wide open Unger. She'll carry it back to the middle. O'Reilly to Unger. That one extra dribble is going to thwart him right now. Jill Dudra unable to contain that ball and get a shot off. Park with the header. Again. Everybody's kind of standing around waiting to see what's going to happen in there. Nagy. Breaking on the right. She's got O'Reilly in the middle. She can find her. Oh, just over the crossbar. Shouldn't say just over. That was way over the crossbar. Got a little too underneath that one. And Amy Stanislawski and Lisa Chin will come in, along with Jessica Naviello, replacing O'Reilly, Unger, and Reese. Line drive goal kick, knocked down quickly. Mandalewski, who slid up to a center midfield position. As Coach Lozzi tries to get any kind of offense. Breaking the game down now into different sections in hopes that his team gets some glimmer of offense and come out with something positive from this game. Lions into Mandalewski. Cascio serves into the box. Heather Connor taken down by Barbado. Very dangerous call, or very dangerous play, I should say. With a 5-0 lead. He's almost anticipating the referee blowing his whistle there. Chin feeds it left side to Stanislawski. Nice takeaway by Patty Gosienski. Lisa Chen trying to find space. Short goal kick to Corey Edley. So try to build an attack. Barbado with the overlap back. Swung by Justine over to Jessica Naviello. Heads up. Miklik. And it'll be out. Nagy, cross field. Jenna Barbado. Stanislawski on the left. She can get a foot on it. And a couple of more changes for East Brunswick. Sylvia Medansky will assume the sweeper position for Justine Barbado. And Alana Unger will move to left midfield for Jenna Barbado. Just over 4 minutes left unofficially. The second half of this girls soccer matchup. The East Brunswick Lady Bears 5 and Old Bridge Knights nothing. Coach Coase has played everybody, and I mean everybody today. Cindy, if you had a jersey on, you'd be out there too. And I'm sure you'd do a fine job. Miklik. Referee's going to let that handball go as it was inadvertent. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to play out the string here. So the 5-0 lead is not a lot of a thought process into who's going to come out on top of this. Park fighting for the ball with Brooke. Park across the middle to Chen. Old Bridge lining up in their back line there. Miklick with a nice play. Good turnaround. Unger. She wants to break through. She's in the box. Just over wide. And Bonantony will take the goal kick with just over 2 minutes. Shadows covering just about all areas of the field on this beautiful, cool afternoon in September. Our next game will be taped here on October 6th when the undefeated boys varsity soccer team hosts non-conference rivals, the Westfield Blue Devils. Fans still exhorting their team on as others try to beat the crowd and head to the parking lot. We'll watch that one roll out, possibly. Nope. Heather Connor breaks around the left side. And not quite sure what the call was. It's going to come just outside the box. Wide from the left. Jen Cassio will line it up. Alyssa Kesar trying to set up the wall. So the Bears would like to keep this shutout. Cassio way over the top. Should be just under a minute left in this game. Kesar. Miklick, who, from the looks of it, fears absolutely nothing out there. Shot, Kesar will scoop that in. And that'll be the last touch of the game as the Bears, with an impressive 5-0 victory over Old Bridge. 2 goals by Heather O'Reilly, 2 by Carrie Devine, and a 5th goal by Alana Lador gives the Bears their 5th consecutive shutout victory. Well, that'll do it here from J. Doyle Field in East Brunswick. We look forward to seeing you at our next game, which will be October 6th when the boys host Westfield.